Hey you guys, so I have not been around for a while. I have not made any videos. I really haven't been active on social media much, except for a little bit here and there. I've done a few lives, not too many. Kind of been staying to myself. Reason being, I've always suffered from depression, and recently it's gotten a lot worse. Then on top of that, not only myself, but my husband got sick. After taking care of both of us and us getting well, one of our girls got sick. And then last week, one of our boys had poison sumac really bad, covering his entire body, just about. Made him very uncomfortable. He had to miss school because of it. So we've just been dealing with a few things there, trial and error. You make it through life, you do what you need to do, and you push. But I'm back today with another video, and I'm back because I follow Domo Wilson and I follow Crissy Danielle. Those of you that don't know who they are, they were a lesbian couple, and they were very open on their vlog channel through YouTube. I personally enjoyed watching their videos, taking a peek into their life, watching them with their son Dominic. It taught me it was okay to be different and to love myself and not worry about what, the other people thought or what you felt you were missing. It kind of helped me humble myself. Well, I think it was August, they decided that they were going to announce they were separated. They were no longer together. And it turns out they had not been together for quite some time. Well, this created an uproar on social media with fans and, people taking sides and things like that. Honestly, and I know I'm feeding into it by doing this video, but honestly, I follow a few YouTubers. I don't follow very many, just because I don't get on YouTube a whole lot to watch videos, unless it's like DIY things to do with the kids. But like I follow the Diamond Dynasty. I love her to death. She's honest. She's cool. She looks at things from both sides. She doesn't just focus on this person or that person. And then I think it's M&N Mafia. They should be like PIs, okay? Because these people go what I feel is above and beyond, and they get like legit information. I do, however, feel that sometimes things are drug out a little bit more than they should be. A lot of people are taking a lot of cold shoulders towards Crissy Danielle, because they feel like she's the reason for the breakup, this, that, and the other thing, so on and so forth. They said that the breakup was mutual. Let it be. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether it was mutual or not. It was their relationship. They just brought us into it, and regardless we think we have an opinion on it, well, you can have an opinion all you want. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Clean language because it's YouTube. At the end of the day, they were trying to be adults about it. They were trying to be respectful towards each other because of their son. But I think social media has played a lot in how they responded to each other. From my understanding, at this standpoint, they do communicate now to co-parent with their son. They both have 3.5 days on, 3.5 days off. They are both beautiful, amazing, strong women. Honestly, I think Domo and Crissy found each other in a point in their life where they were both lost and they needed somebody to grow with. And they grew with each other, but in growing with each other, they grew apart. I feel that when they grew apart, they realized this, and they expressed that they went for counseling. They went for the extra help and stuff like that. You guys, just because you do counseling with somebody doesn't mean that the fights aren't going to be there. Just because you do counseling with somebody doesn't mean it's going to make you love them if you do not have the same love for them you once did. You can love someone but not be in love with them. There's a huge difference. And then, okay, Domo and Crissy are throwing shade at each other now when at first they weren't doing that. Crissy really hasn't responded to anybody. She has turned off all commenting on social media because so many people are bashing her and giving her such a hard time. You guys, if she's happy and she's being honest and she's still sharing her life with us, what the hell does it matter if she's with Domo Wilson or not? Y'all just need to let the girl go. There's also something else y'all aren't looking at. She is 22. Damo's 24. Domo is more mature. Domo has gone through things that she didn't go through, and she matured a little bit quicker than Crissy did. Domo has been in the quote-unquote spotlight a lot longer than Crissy has, so maybe the stress of it got to her. There's so many factors that people need to take into consideration, and so many factors that people need to realize, when people break up, friend, family, whatever. I know you want to protect someone, and most of the time you're more of a friend with this person as opposed to that person, but you can't take sides, because if you genuinely, care for both people, you're not going to take a side. They're both going to have their story, which means there's going to be her story, in this case, her story, in the middle. In the middle is going to be where the truth lies, and that's because things always get twisted, get turned around, get moved. You guys, with this Crissy Danielle situation, it's got to be put to an end. Let these people live in peace. I see on Damo's YouTube videos, she's not even trying to mention Crissy. Period. She does not try to mention her at all. I watched one last night and she was like, I'm not going into this situation, so on and so forth. Let it go. The only video I've seen Crissy do on YouTube where she has actually mentioned Domo, sorry, my arm fell asleep, actually mentioned Domo, is where she had their son and she was making a Thanksgiving present with their son for her. How is that bashing her? How is that degrading her? Not once did she say anything negative about Domo. Now, comments have been made about how they say certain things or the looks they give. Well, you know what? Everybody does the same damn thing. The reality of it is everybody has facial expressions that give shit away. Period. Okay? And then the other thing is, let it freaking go. It's their life. Their personal life. They need to work it out between them. Not me, you, him, her, and the 50 billion freaking people in the world. It's them. They need to focus on themselves and their son. And at the end of the day, be able to co-parent to where that child has the best of what he needs. If people continue to drag it out, I fear that Dominic will end up losing a parent because it'll just be easier to walk away as opposed to dealing with the stress. I don't honestly see Crissy walking away, and I'm pinpointing Crissy like this because Domo carried Dominic. I don't honestly see Crissy walk away. And I don't honestly feel that Domo would intentionally push Crissy out of Dominic's life. But I feel if social media continues to rip and run on this shit, that it can happen. How would y'all feel if y'all were the reason that this little boy no longer had both his moms that he genuinely loves and needs? Who are we to say what that boy needs as far as people in his life and stuff like that? And the other point of it is honestly, I'm a no-name nobody. Period. I'm Angel. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, granddaughter, so on and so forth. If it was me, wouldn't their person be worried about what was going on within my marriage? Not one. The only reason people are worried about it is because they're quote-unquote famous. If they didn't have the money, and a lot of people didn't think they could get into these people's heads and get something from them, or at least get recognition, then they wouldn't give a damn. And the shit wouldn't be plastered everywhere, all over the fucking internet. Period. I know, bad language, sorry, oops. But it's frustrating. All I'm seeing on my timeline on Instagram is Crissy and Domo. And all the crap going on between them. My YouTube is blown up with this mess of Crissy and Domo. You guys, let it rest. Let it be. Let them be. I'm not going to say no more on it. I probably shouldn't have said nothing anyway. But you know what? At the end of the day, it was my decision to say my opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and I just felt like I needed to put mine out there because, honestly, I think it just needs to be dropped. I scroll past most of the videos, but the people that I do watch, I watch their videos. And now it's just that a lot of the things they're saying is repetitive over and over again to drag it out. Let it go. Move on to the next thing. Make something new. Grow. Change. Stop worrying about them. Y'all know I love you. Y'all know I'm here. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll put my Facebook name and Instagram down below. Y'all have a blessed day.